now we will discuss subfile. So in what exactly subfile is? Subfile is like this one only, and this is kind. I mean, this is example of subfile. Work member PDM screen.
It is control file.
Huh?
It is control.
Yeah, this is a control part, and this is a subfile part. So if you will observe, I mean, in my simple record format, when we created it, created only one record format, right? But in subfile, whenever we create, it creates two record format. One is for control part and one is for subfile part. So we'll see now.
And what about this function keys? Do you not be?
Yeah, that here mainly when we will be creating a subfile, actually it will be three. For this one, we create a separate another record format. That will be simple record format. Type will be simple record format, but separate will be there, and there we will be providing this function key, and that will be mapped. And so this footer will be again in different record format. And now to see all this screen, we have to do a concept called overlay. Yeah, like here if you see, here it will be like one record format will be here till here. Second record format is here till here. This is a file. And third record format will be this in this screen I'm telling. And fourth record format will be here for footer. So here we will be having total 4 record formats. So all record formats we will be doing overlay. So how we do overlay? So it will be like I will be displaying this and I will say that overlay this. Then I will be displaying second one and I will be saying that overlay this. So overlay, whenever I will say overlay, it makes that record format transparent. So first I wrote this one footer and then I made this as a transparent. Then I wrote this one. So in overlay till 23 and 24 line I wrote, 22 and 21 and 22 line I write in another record format. And again I made this as overlay. So again this from this to this line will be displayed because these two lines will be occupied by this record format. So overlay is like three different glasses, and one glass will be painted at last two lines. Behind that glass will be third and fourth line from bottom, and behind that glass will be like another other like fifth to something like kind of. So getting what I exactly am saying. So it will be like couple of glasses you can say, and so if you are not making overlay, then this is not a glass. This is a like yeah. So it won't allow you to see that side of. If two screens are in this way, so I will be seeing. So only I will be seeing this screen, not the back side. But when I make this as overlay, so till if I am writing only in the last line, so whatever the above line will be there, that will be, I can see from of this one. So like that we can make n number of, if I want 2 to 3 line changes, so 4, 5, 6 screen will be there, and all so the last one won't be overlay. Previous to that, everything will be overlay. Getting right? So in that way we can make
One
it.
thing, if we are mentioning the position, right, then why we need that overlay? Suppose this OPT to this parameters or this will be in specific.
Yeah, that's what. Due to that one only we are utilizing. Due to space only. If, see, this complete paper is there. In this paper, what I did, I wrote only till here. And I made this blank. And for this space, what I wrote in another paper. From here I am writing. And I made this overlay. So till 2, 3 line, its part will come, and above to that, this part will come. Now, this is a simple record format, so this screen will be fixed. But this is a subfile. So this functionality I cannot do here, and this functionality I cannot do here. So that's why I need both combination, right? So in that case, we will be able to do it. So using couple of, you will be finding not only here bottom messages we will display, so subfile messages. So that also we make it. That also we make as overlay. Like that 4, 5. Normally normal mean, in real-time applications, it will be 4-5 screen will be there. Not screen, record formats. So here what I will do? I will do str SDA.
can stop it, right?
And, this is there no. No work ST. Oh, I was inside, that's right. Okay, now it will move on. Yeah, because I was inside this one, that's right. So here again, so I will say design screens. So here I will say JSUVFILE profile. So here I will select, and instead of record I will say that SFL. Okay. So I will say SFL REC. Subfile record format. When I will press enter, it will ask me to another record format. Subfile control record. So here I will say CTL REC. So control part is above, subfile part is this one. So I added here. So it's asking general keywords. So general keyword SFL next change will be required. I will tell you later why and how. But now because this is not correct time to explain you what explain, probably you won't understand. So once time will come, I will tell you. So now here subfile, select subfile control keywords. Here if you see, this is very important screen to design a subfile. By default, if you see SFI display system made it Y, but I will be making this also Y. So when I am saying SFI display, means it's saying that subfile part, like subfile part and control part is there, right? Here, this is a subfile part, and this is a control part. When I will make SFI display equal to on, I will make that indicator on, then only you will be able to see this section. Otherwise, even though the data you have populated, but it will be invisible. So I am making SFI display equal to on. When I will make SFI display control equal to on, then you will be able to see this section. Otherwise, that will be, even though this will blank screen, you will be able to see. Nothing will be there. So, and these three things will be controlled. I will tell you reason also. We have to control. Otherwise, in RPG, it will, so these two, SFL clear is also required, and SFL end, subfile end. Subfile end means at bottom either it will show more or it will show plus. And if end of the last record is it will show bottom. But few places you will be seeing a plus, or few places more, and dot dot dot. So if you are saying star more, then it will display more. If you are saying source bar, then it will display plus. So I'll take Y. And here I will put some indicator for this one. 33.
You are taking arbitrary, right? 30, 30.
Yeah. Why? What I am doing? I am not taking till 24 because till 24 is for this function. And 25, 26 or 26, 27 I will be using for page up, page down. So like that's what I kept 13, and after that I am starting from 13. And here SFL fold drop, I will tell you a little later what exactly SFL fold drop. SFL fold drop is like sometimes what we do, we will be displaying one line. Like here I am displaying one line, but I displayed like here only few fields are there. Sometimes n number of fields will be there. 4, 5, 6 fields I have to display, but I don't have a space. So what I will be displaying? In this line only I will be displaying. I will be having a function key. I will F11 or something I will press, then it will say that fold. Again I will say that then drop. So it will that this line will expand to 2, 3 other line. And if I will say drop, then it will only one line. Fold then one line, drop then 2, 3 line or will expand. So like that we can do expansion or dropping.
If you have more length of data or something like that.
Yeah. Or sometimes what happens, initially you will be saying that for user that display in a fold manner and like just display user name, ID and location. After that, if user wanted to see still couple of more details, so he will press that this one. So instead of 10 line, it will reduce. Like if 2 line I am displaying, then only 5 separate record will be there, and that one, like here designation, manager, reporting manager, domain, all those details will start coming. If user doesn't want to go here and see 5, right? Because if you will be going inside, then obviously you will be seeing all detail. But here only, I wanted to. So in couple of companies also you will be seeing, like in Citibank also I think plus will be there, and the moment you will click on plus, it will expand, and when you will click this one, then it will
Click message whatever.
or even your account statement. If you in Citibank you will go, then like debit card, credit card, all those things will be there. So account summary will be there. The moment you will click on your account, then it will expand, and then will plus, and this one will be there. So like that we can do it, right? So this is the functionality. So the full drop you can do it. So this I entered. This is very much important. Subfile page and subfile size. When I am saying a subfile page, that means how many records you are going to display here. 5, 10 or something. Well, we have limitation on 24. In a 24, like 2 line will be function key and messages. Here some 8 to 10 line will be there for record, control. So only subfile will be left for 15 or something. So based on your requirement, how many maximum line you can display, you have to decide. So suppose I am saying that SFL page is 10. So SFL size will be either 10 or more than 10. Here is a big concept here. So now I am not telling you, but I am just taking 20, but that is a concept like loading technique. In a first class I told you, like we have a different type of loading technique, like load all, page by page, and expandable. Based on my data, I will be deciding whether I will do all I operation all, or one by one I will do, or only one page I will be doing. So that will be decided by this SQL size, and page down, page up also. So that we'll discuss little in detail once we. But now my main focus is to create a screen. So this SFL size will, once you will go there, then we will discuss. Indicators are there; those are not required. So that's done. So here two record format got created. One for SFL and one is for control. So whenever we create, so first thing we do, we'll go and update control part, design the control part, because the control part only will decide that how many line has been left, so my file will be designed, right? So I will come here, I will do a design. So here again, like I will say star user, and then I will say employee something like that. I'll say AC, and then I will say CW, say start date, CB, start time, CB. I'll move this to one line right. Oh, sorry. Okay. So here I will take a plus O in. So this will be like WS PGM name, and I'll change this to CR. So these are fixed. So now here I will say that position to this field. So I will say that employee, ID, employee ID. I'm not getting late, right? I got time not to, no meeting, right?
No.
Because it will take some 10 minutes more. So employee ID. So from which employee ID you wanted to position it? By default, it will load from beginning, right? Perfect. So I wanted to position from suppose 100 employee, so that I can provide it here. So here I will say plus, and if employee ID is a numeric or character. Suppose I am assuming that employee ID is a numeric, and here two things. Few companies say that whatever value I have entered, let it be there. So I will see that from where it's positioning. And some companies say that not whatever value I have entered, position from there and clear it off. So if they are saying clear it off, then I will take input field. If they will say that position and keep it that value, then I will be, keeping that in a both mode. So if I am clearing off, then I will take a 3 input mode, right? Input mode. And length is 10, so I am assuming this is numeric field. So this one, so I will say that WS EMP ID. Right? After this, I will just follow what standard IBM thing is there. So, like if you see here, connect. So if you see here, they are after this one, the position 2 I did it. This is in input mode, this is in both mode, right? So here I will say the type option press enter. So the same way I will do. I'll say that type option press enter, and one dot is there. I'll change this to blue color, same like what IBM is doing. And 2 for edit, 3 for copy. So I will also couple of options I will write. 2 equals to edit, 3 equals to copy, 4 equals to delete, 5 equals to paste, CD, right? Exactly same like this one. Then option member type and text. So here again I will say that okay, not from here. OPT CW, and then I will say employee ID, some couple of character I will get, and add this change to W, and here I will say employee name, something I will take. I'm not counting how much length I'm taking, only roughly I'm doing. So yeah, only 3 fields. So this is how my control path has been designed, right? Now I'll go back because these are fixed. That's what everything till this one also came in like control part. I will go back and I'll go to Subfile part, and I took 12 design image. I came here. So here option field will be like in this scenario they have option as a 2 character field because they have 14, 15 like that. But in my scenario I have till 5 only, so I'll take 1 character field. So I'll say that plus B and 1 character. I'm taking as a B. So user will be want to alphanumeric I have taken. I can take numeric also. So I will have to take 9, but I am taking alphanumeric. So B, and this number of line why display because SFL page I told 10. So number of entry has become 10. So I will rename this field. So all field will be same as SF OPT. So file option. Here I will say that this will be in output mode, right? Output mode 6. ID is a numeric. So and this is length 10. So I will say that and I'll rename this SF ID. Okay, and this is a name, so I will say the plus, this will be O, and I will say that 40, and the rename SF name, a file name, right? Like that we created, right? End out here, it's fine, right? So so this I have created, this is done. We have created a subfile, but function key we have not handled, right? So in order to handle a function key, I have to create another record format, like I will create as a footer. Okay, and type will be record, like simple record from first section which I created. Now what I will do, this in a record I will go to bottom, I will utilize 23 and 24 line, 22, 23 line. To 23 line I will say that F3 equals to exit, F5 equals to refresh, something like that. Fine, I will come out. Here footer is there, so in footer I will go, and indicator keyword is there, right? I have to map, right? So I will say that CA03 is for 03 exit, and CF05 for refresh. Right? Done. Or now this footer need to be overlaid, right? So I will take here, I will take this one. So here, where is my overlay? Overlay keyword bottom. Link, overlay. So I will say that overlay. So it will be overlaid, but still when I will go and do a 12 on this one, I won't be able to see that footer, because overlay will be applicable once I will start using RPG. So RPG, in RPG, once with program I will be seeing, so we will be able to see, but now we will not be able to test. So this is that, in this way we design, and still you need couple of other footers or something else, so we can have a different record format. Or sometimes what happens, different record format based on footer also changes, like based on your user ID some option will be there, some option will not be there, so we change the footer based on user ID, based on all those things. Footer 1, footer 2, overlay will be there, but when we will be displaying in RPG, at that time we will control based on user ID or based on more.
To overlay the subfile with the control file?
No, that is system text here. So that, because this, by the form, see, these two is interrelated. This is sorry, this two, subfile control, and because related, if you see, SFL control is related to SFL REC. So this is, but this is a individual entity, but this is not individual. They both are together only. Both combinedly, it's making a subfile concept, but they both are two different record formats, but they cannot be separated. They have to be together.
So no need for overlay.
No. For the subfile control and subfile no need overlay. But other record format I want, then everything need to be overlaid. Okay. So I'll stop it here. Now, okay, let me first stop the recording.